on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into an episode of Monday Night Raw that I will soon never forget. How are you doing, Matthew?
Dude, I woke up with goosebumps. Man, oh man, am I excited today because we have a new WWE Championship.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that. Somebody did cash in their Money in the Bank briefcase. We will get to that. I think you guys know what we are talking about with the almighty WWE Champion opening the show with MVP, then RK Bro, and then Big E finally coming down. MVP wondering how Randy Orton got the title match move from Extreme Rules to tonight. Randy just saying, because he's Randy Orton. We all know it's because AEW is almost beating them in the ratings. Tonight is football. Well, last night was football. WWE has to step up their game, and they did just that with Big E just watching from the side, holding the briefcase. Randy Orton and MVP and Bobby Lashley just kind of get into an altercation with Riddle too. Bobby then slapping the briefcase out of Big E's hand as he's kind of laughing from, you know, next to them as Randy then hits an RKO onto Bobby Lashley running around the ring. Caught Bobby off guard for sure.
Oh man, what a way to open up Monday Night Raw. Certainly action-packed, and the hits just kept coming. As we then have Shayna Baszler take on Charlotte Flair with Nia Jax not accompanying Shayna Baszler to the ring.
I guess we saw an earlier package of Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax getting into an altercation in the back, but
these
whatever.
Two are breaking up.
They're breaking up soon. Both women beating on each other as Nia actually then paces down to the ring, pacing around the ring, causing Shayna the match, just like Shayna did last week. We know these two were not going to work well together anymore.
I want to see Shayna Baszler get a nice singles run, and I think we're gearing up towards that, so I am excited. We then see Alexa Bliss come down with a gift for Charlotte Flair, a Charlie doll. Man, I guess Lily needs a friend too, right?
I guess so. It's pretty much a Lily that looks like Charlotte Flair with blonde hair, a little bit more
Charlie.
Hair. Whatever. I
like
mean, Charlotte does take the doll, kind of throwing it. Alexa attacking Charlotte to close the segment. This was pretty cool to see.
We then see the Viking Raiders and Drew take on Veer, Shanky, and Jinder.
You know, I like this, a six-man tag team match. I do like Drew teaming up with the Raiders, but I don't think we're going to see this for a while because I think Drew is going to go to SmackDown. If you guys don't know, WWE is having a draft. We will post a video about that sooner than later, but it is coming mid-October, which I'm super excited about.
Things up.
Hey, I don't really care for Jinder's team. This was an okay match. Drew hitting a Claymore onto Shanky for the win. They are trying to put Drew in that spotlight, but they are just trying to find out how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, make Drew look strong. I appreciate it. We then have some much-deserved comeuppance for Jeff Hardy as he faces Damien Priest for that U.S. title. No more 24/7 championship.
You know what? I think Vince McMahon actually listened to us because Vince doesn't usually always. And Jeff Hardy, he did get what we wanted. He got a title match. I for sure thought Sheamus was going to cost Jeff Hardy the match. Damien did beat Jeff Hardy clean as Sheamus immediately attacks Damien Priest after the match. Damien did get the upper hand, though, clearing Sheamus out of the ring to gather some cheers, but I knew the crowd was certainly pissed off that Jeff Hardy did not win, and he lost clean.
At least he's getting booked stronger. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. We then see Tamina take on Nikki Ash next.
Well, before this match, Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley and Tamina and Natalya kind of got into an altercation backstage in Gorilla or wherever it was as they kind of fought, and
Sonya Deville had to break them up, yeah.
She broke them up and then said, all right, Nikki, you're going to take on Tamina because Rhea Ripley is taking on Natalya. But Nikki did take on Tamina next. This was cool. You know, Nikki did end up beating Tamina after getting a 3-count pin. But Tamina did get her shoulder up on the 3, but the ref did call for the bell, so I knew there was something faulty there.
I think it was a botch.
That wasn't part of the booking. I knew it wasn't.
We then saw Natalya take on Rhea next. Both these women's matches were very good, and Natalya still shows that she's somewhat of a women's in-ring technician.
I'm going to say, I think Rhea Ripley is growing on Nikki Ash.
Oh, yeah.
I really will say, just like Randy Orton is growing on Rhea.
The unlikely duo.
Nikki helped Rhea Ripley get leverage onto Natalya. Without the ref seeing it, after a few attempts of some type of Boston crab, she did tap out Natalya, which, cool. I was happy to see Nikki and Rhea somewhat work together without that ref seeing.
Oh, boy. We then had an explosive 8-man tag team match.
New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, Ali and Mansoor, who took on Mace, T-Bar, Omos, and AJ Styles. Loved it. Let's just say Omos just killed this match, ending Ali with a chokeslam to get his team the victory. Omos, dude, he's just a powerhouse if it wasn't for him. I do like AJ, you know, working with him. We know what AJ is capable of, but I think Omos in the near future is going to become a champion.
Imagine if they still had Braun Strowman, we could have Braun Strowman versus Omos. One can only dream. We then have Doudrop versus Eva Marie next. I mean, I don't like Eva Marie in the ring. She looks like a child in there just flailing her arms all about. It just doesn't look right.
Dude, I'm just going to cross my eyes. This was just...
horrible.
Oh, it's just horrible. They don't know how to book Eva Marie. She's been back multiple times. Just another filler matchup. Doudrop beating Eva Marie with a crossbody and a splash. Whatever. Let's just jump right into the next segment, dude. It just was a mess.
Oh, boy. We then have our main event, man, and I was super excited for this. And did Randy Orton surprise the audience?
Boy, oh boy, Bobby Lashley defending his championship against the Viper. You know, after throwing Randy onto the barricade, Randy was seriously hurt, it looked. Then to spearing him in the corner inside the ring, Randy kicking out. The crowd just went nuts. I was surprised Randy kicked out, but they do have to book him strong as well. Randy then went to hit an RKO. But MVP then rolls Bobby Lashley outside the ring before Randy can capitalize.
Randy hitting that RKO, man.
The commentators were screaming, cover him, cover him. It was so great. But Randy does hit an RKO onto MVP outside the ring, allowing Lashley then to recover. Randy goes into the ring, then's put with a spear right down onto the mat. Randy loses the match. Bobby Lashley still your WWE champion. But...
oh, it was not over.
Wait. Bobby goes to smash Randy Orton through the announcer's table after seemingly hitting his knee. Then he runs back into the ring to get his title to kind of finish celebrating with MVP as Big E then comes down.
Oh, man.
Cashing in, ultimately hitting Bobby with the big ending. Your new WWE champion,
Big E. Had his brothers Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston in the ring. It was a celebration, and what a way to kick off and end Monday Night Raw. Well, guys, that was it for an explosive episode of Monday Night Raw. Let us know what your favorite part about the show was. My favorite part was certainly Big E cashing in. Always like, comment, and subscribe, and we will have 2 videos for you later this week. A NASCAR recap and a SmackDown recap. Peace out.
Adios.
Come on and fight back.